Alright boys, so after 1 week away, I'm back with what used to be the Noah and Corbin Sucks Balls Fantasy League week video for, I believe, week 10. I'm going to be going through the games in order of how interesting they are, from least interesting to most interesting. This video is going to be amazing, but before I start with the games, I have to introduce y'all to the most hilarious thing ever that the cross-country team did this morning. It's called the Milk Mile. The rules of the Milk Mile are simple. You run a mile. First one around the track 4 times wins. But before each lap, you have to drink 1 tall glass of milk for a total of 4 glasses of milk. If you vomit at any point during the Milk Mile, you are disqualified. Everyone was in on it. It was great. The coaches timed it, and it was probably the start of the next great Kingwood High School cross-country tradition. So here is about 2 minutes of really, really crappily edited footage of the Milk Mile.
All right, ready, go. Let's go, Sam. This is Chuck. Go. He's going to kick in the third line. They're at 90.
You guys got to finish and no milk droppings on the track.
What? It's looking like it's time for Sam to throw up.
Jacob's only got one more cup.
One more cup. Because they've done 3.
Good job, boys.
Jeremy Harris fighting for that bronze.
Keep going.
Come on, Sam. You got to catch him on the drink.
Come on, Sam. Chug it down.
Oh, no. Better go, Sam. What do you got? You can't win. Run it out of him, Sam. Oh! Oh, no.
I missed it.
Did he throw it all up?
Did he puke?
Yeah.
And Jake Moore slowly running in.
He's down. See, Jeremy, you can win. He's down. He's down.
Oh my. Oh my. They said he did. Well, he's been going way faster, so.
Got a
You
little
lost
out of
something, right? All right, Zach, last drink. Hey, you got to pick up the pace. You're going to...
Oh, man.
Better go.
Oh, good race, Sam. Jake Moore, official winner with no vomit. Oh! He's got one more lap. Oh. They're all throwing up.
Oh, man.
Better go.
Oh, man.
Better go.
Oh, man.
Better go.
Okay, so now that you've enjoyed some quality video of Kingwood Cross Country vomiting, we're going to get to the games, and I will be going, like I said, in order of most interesting or least interesting to most interesting, starting with the least interesting game this week, a game between 2 potential playoff contenders, me and Tyler, Team Tobin at the Bearded Reindeers. It wasn't very close. I lost by 30. Basically, I had 1 player go off, Rob Gronkowski. He had 2. That was the difference. In addition, my Colts D scored -4 because I vastly underestimated the great Case Keenum. Next game, Rape Jess at the Kingdom, a roughly 80-point blowout where Britton Carter actually managed to score enough points to get a win, where he was playing Steven and needed absolutely nothing. Yeah, he put up 136 points, but he still managed to pick the wrong quarterback, and that's skill right there. For the 7th consecutive week, he managed to pick the wrong quarterback, so that's just great. Third game, this one is where things start to get great. Randy Moss's hands at the Velociraptors. Michael managed to put up more points than I have ever seen. 171. If he had half as many points, he still would have beaten most of the teams in this league. He scored that much. Everyone went off. His low scorer was Ryan Suckup with 12. LaShawn McCoy had a good outing, 13 points, and was his second lowest score. It's just obscene how many points Michael scored this week. Which leads us into our next game. We have highs and we have lows. The lows were in abundance in this matchup. The Scrubs at Team Phoenix. Final score, close game, 45-44. I did not think the record would be broken, but these two have managed to do it. The absolute worst fantasy matchup I have ever seen. Just some fun little stats. You could take the top 4 performers off of Michael's team, and he still would have outscored both of you. Top 4 players removed. Okay, Connor, every single one of Michael's players beat every single one of yours. You match his lowest against your highest, and it's his kicker beating Lamar Miller. Like, that's disgusting. You won this week with that sort of performance. Now for you, Corbin, the Seahawks D... Wait, hold on, not the Seahawks D. Oh, yes. Your defense had so many negative points that your defense's negative points were as much as any one of your skill players' positive points. Meaning your high scorer, Mike Tolbert, was canceled out by your defense because it was that bad. -9. The lowest score I've ever seen anyone play. Congratulations, you two. Y'all are so pathetic this week. The single worst matchup in the history of fantasy football. But is this the most interesting matchup this week? No. No, it is not. Now, for what we've all been waiting for, the staph infections at She Wants the Cox. Going into this week, you look at Cody. You see an 0-8 team who's won one regular season game ever. 0-8. No real solid lineup. He's got a few good stars, but not much. And then you got the juggernaut on the other side. Noah Cox. 7-1. Has only lost to Michael. So many good players. Great receiving core. All around good team. But you look back at last year. Who was Cody's only win against? Noah. That's who it was. So, what happens? Cody wins. Cody gets 40 points from Andre Johnson, lifting him to a 12-point victory over She Wants the Cox. Meaning that Cody has only beaten Noah. Noah, congratulations. Last year was bad. This year is pathetic. As a result of your loss, we will now be changing the league name. We're not voting on this. I'm doing it. We're changing the league name we're changing it from Noah and Corbin Suck Balls to Noah Sucks Cody's Balls. Oh, this is great. So, now, for the special guest. Okay, so here we are with our special guest for this week. First overall pick of the 2012 draft, Steve Douglas Self. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you
Our
very
first
much.
live guest from away from my bedroom. So special post for you. First question is, there's a lot of physical demands on a middle school pastor. What do you do to stay in shape and meet the challenges of your job?
Absolutely. I'm so glad that I'm doing this so I can answer. I've been training with Derek Blaylock from our church at Athletic Republic. And I do mean training, not working out.
Okay, real training.
And he works us real hard and kind of like CrossFit kind of thing. And so that helps a lot, putting out with middle school kids.
Okay.
And then I really have been trying to eat a lot. Since I've been doing this with Derek, I've lost 40 pounds.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that's how I.
That is some progress.
And then the days I'm not working out, I try to run a little bit or try to do some other stuff too. So,
Keeping fit.
Yeah.
Okay. Your fantasy team. How is your team doing this year?
I am 7-2.
7-2. Okay, so good team.
Yes.
All right. This is a good one. So cage match between you and David Bonclair. Who wins?
Me, I destroy him.
Okay.
Not
That's
even
good.
close.
Not even close.
Maybe close.
He's a pretty strong guy.
No, he is.
Close match, but
It would be a definitely close match.
all right. What if you throw in like a chair or something? We do this WWE style.
Dead even. It would be even.
All right. Okay. So I know you love Alabama, Roll
I
Tide,
do.
but what is your favorite pro football team?
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears. Why the Bears?
Just grew up liking them back when I was a kid. Guys like Jim McMahon, I don't know if you know these guys. Jim McMahon, Michael Singletary.
I know Singletary.
Walter Payton, Sweetness. Just
Okay.
loved the way they played. So.
All right,
their
Chicago
defense.
Bears.
I like an in-your-face, stick 'em defense, so they had a good defense. So.
Okay, so I'm going to test your loyalty to Alabama with a hypothetical situation.
Okay.
You can choose to have Alabama tickets for the rest of your life, every game, but every time you go to the bathroom, you forget to check and there's no toilet paper. Would you do it?
I'm going to Alabama games, man.
All right, Alabama games.
I stink real bad. Alabama games.
Alabama games. That's some loyalty. I
That's
like
loyalty.
that. Okay, you know nothing about our teams. Who's your favorite to win the league?
In your league.
Our league. Who's your favorite to win?
Well, you. Come on, you.
I told you
Matthew
guys.
Foley. Matthew Foley's
Favorite
gonna
to win the
whip
league.
you all, man.
5-4.
And because Noah keeps getting beat by Cody Hill, so you know.
Second time. That's pretty bad. Okay, so another fighting question. You have to choose between fighting 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck.
One horse-sized duck.
That's a big duck.
Yes.
Take it on bare hands?
Yes.
All right, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's the end of my formal questions. Anything else you'd like to add? You got the whole league watching this video. You can say whatever you want.
I hope Matthew does really good and blows all guys away, man.
Oh, it's going to happen.
God bless you all.
I have the
man.
endorsement of Steve Self.
Yes. I'm
Simply-
praying that he wins. No offense, everybody, but he's just a man, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Great having you on the show.
Thank you, sir.
This concludes the Week 10, I believe, fantasy football video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and Corbin, you think I might have forgotten because I was interviewing Steve Self and I'm not allowed to say crude things. Well, I didn't forget. Corbin, you suck at fantasy football. And that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.